Hello and welcome to Prime Business with me, Emma Davis. A look at our stories. The Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, is warning businesses and traders to be extra vigilant when undertaking cheque transactions. The directive has been influenced by a sudden spike in cheque fraud by some individuals. EOCO, in a statement, is therefore asking traders to undertake some due diligence on checks before goods are delivered. The office has promised to continue to monitor and track down these organized crime activities and deal with them. And in the statement you see on your screens, the Economic and Organized Crime Office has observed an upsurge in cheque fraud. These fraudsters are hiding behind the issuing of checks and other modes of payment to defraud traders and business entities. They do this sometimes by riding on the back of technology, whereby all transactions are done via cell phones without physical contact with the business entity. After an agreement is reached, the fraudsters then issue checks on unfunded or dormant accounts, which takes a number of days to be detected through the interbank clearing system. This results in the check being returned by the bank. While this is ongoing, the fraudsters keep pushing for the goods to be delivered with the excuse that they have made payment. The business entity or trader is therefore compelled to make delivery even though the check is waiting to clear. Unfortunately, once the goods are delivered, the check gets reversed and the fraudsters, together with the goods, vanish into thin air. In view of this, the general public, especially traders and business entities, is hereby encouraged to do due diligence before delivering goods and services by ensuring that checks or whatever forms of payment have irreversibly reflected in the accounts. This should be done by confirming that the actual or available balance of business owners has increased by the amount expected. Vendors should not rush to supply goods by only SMS alerts without checking their actual balance. Now, 64% of Ghana's exports in the first half of this year were made up of gold, mineral fuels, and oils. That's according to the 2022 Trade Vulnerabilities Report by the Ghana Statistical Service. The share of gold exports was 9.4 percentage points higher in the first half of 2023 compared to 2022, while that of mineral fuels and oils exports was 8.5 percentage points lower. The response in this report.
The share of all other commodities also declined during the period. Gold made up of more than half of all exports to Europe and almost half for Asia and Africa. For North America, the main export commodity was mineral fuels and oils, contributing 3/4 of all exports. Cocoa beans and products represented 1/4 of exports to Europe, the highest across continents, followed by North America and then Asia. The report pointed out that exports exhibited a consistent pattern across various continents in the first half of 2022 and 2023, with about 1/3 of exports going to Europe. There was also a 6.4 percentage point increase in the share of imports from Europe, while the share for all other continents declined.
Now to another developing story, as the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice has indicated that it is not in the position to vouch for the credibility of Torenco Asset Management Limited to partner Tema Oil Refinery to revive the ailing company. This is coming after Torenco agreed with the board of TOR to enter into a partnership where part of TOR will be leased to Torenco. In a letter to the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union of the Ghana Trades Union Congress, it said the due diligence report showed Torenco has no financial and technical capacity to undertake the transaction. It's pointed out that Torenco has no established affiliation with Vital or any other company which has the needed funds and technical capacity to undertake the proposed leased transaction. Joining us on Zoom is Bernard Owusu, National Chairman of General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union. Mr. Owusu, good evening and thank you for joining us. Do you agree with the position of the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice?
Thank you for your viewers. We believe what the Attorney General has said, and that has been our position from day one.
Elaborate a little more. What has been your position? Have you been, proposing anything?
First of all, our position has always been that the Torenco Asset Management is a company that is shrouded in secrecy. The company has no capacity whatsoever, and the company has no financial capacity or technical know-how. It was earlier Torenco which failed a due diligence and now is trying to take over Tor without a due diligence. What they are doing is like stealing Tor. If there is an explosion today at Tor, they will walk away without any investment or nothing. They are coming to use Tor, waste Tor, and leave Ghana with a cost. They don't have the either capacity or know-how. So what they are coming to do, it is engaged in a suspicious activity, trying to co-opt workers to support it by giving some shares to what you call some staff at the refinery. I am saying this in the light of Torenco. Now Torenco has now gone back and changed its share structure by adding some two entities. And the two entities is Card Investment Limited, Tema Tor Workers Trust, and this Tema Tor Workers Trust consists of 5 workers of Tema Refinery, namely Bright Adentia Adongo, who is the UNICOF Local Union Chairman, a senior supervisor of the Tema Refinery, one Emmanuel Kenneth Abankwa, an ex-UNICOF executive member, and also WWT manager of Tor, one Mr. Abbas Abongiri Abu, a secretary to UNICOF, also a safety officer. Then one Mr. Albert Eje Amuakon, who is also a UNICOF vice chairman, a manager for movement of products, and Scott Maufi Kwesi Tiabia. These 5 individuals came up together and formed Tema Charity Trust, and they have 20% shares. Torenco, they are using. So we are asking the Attorney General to do an investigation on this new entity called Tema Energy Processing Company Limited, because we see it as fraud. We see it as a company without any track record as Torenco. It's the Torenco that has turned its face to become Tema Energy Processing Company Limited.
How verifiable is what you're saying? How do we confirm what you're saying?
Come again?
How do we confirm what you're saying about, Torenco renaming itself or rebranding itself?
Well, in my earlier submission, I made it clear that Torenco has now come up with a new share structure. And the Torenco itself has 40% shares. Card Investments has 40% shares. Then Tema Tor Workers Trust also has 20% shares. So it's the same Torenco that has turned himself, add some shares, just to cure the mischief that we raised earlier on about their financial capability and their technical capability and their know-how, because we know that they have never done this business anywhere in the world, and so they cannot do the work. So what the Attorney General brought out is clearly the position of the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union from earlier stage to today.
So what do you suggest should be the way forward?
The way forward is that the government or the ministry should, the board of directors of TOR should be transparent and come out with an advert to the whole world that this is the problem of Tamale Refinery, and ask entities with good credibility and good track record with good financial background to come and invest in Tamale Refinery. As workers, we are not against any entity coming to take over TOR. What we are asking is that any company that is coming to TOR should be a company with good standing, but not a company with questionable characters like Torenco and Tema Energy Processing Company Limited, which the Attorney General has vindicated our position.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Owusu. Bernard Owusu is the National Chairman of the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union. Moving on, exhibitors at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair have expressed their excitement about the patronage so far at the fair. They indicate that they have amazing prices and discounts available for patrons. Going into day 3 of the fair, they added that they expect the public to take advantage of the access to quality and affordable services and products.
Joy News Habitat Fair, and let's speak to some exhibitors here. I'm here at the stand of Yobank Security Doors. I have a representative here with me. Please, what's your name?
I'm Delphina Wahima Menta. I'm a marketing and sales executive at Yobank Security Doors. Yeah. So Yobank Security Doors is a company that has been in existence for over 2 decades. We are into sales and installation of premium security doors, both external and internal one, Turkish and Italian models. Our security doors has adjustable frames that can fit to any measurement of your doorway. And then our doors have 14 central locking system. Most of our doors actually have 14 central locking system, and then the single has a mono locking system. And then with our doors, they're fully metal, we have waterproof, and then they're all waterproof doors actually. And then we have bulletproof doors too also. Yeah, we give 10 to 20 years warranty on our doors. Yeah, we do pre-installation checks. When I say pre-installation checks, I mean coming to your site to take measurement to get the exact door to fit your doorway.
So you mentioned earlier that there are discounts and promotions. Are those still valid on day 2?
Yeah. It's actually till the end of the year. We are giving 10 to 15% discount on our doors. So this is the time, this is the opportunity for all of us to come and then purchase quality doors at an affordable price, because we are giving a discount and everyone is welcome in our showroom.
Going into day 3, what are your expectations?
I'm expecting more people to come around, so we could meet more people. Come have a look and a feel of what we have here so they can secure their homes. We're actually doing this to, give everyone out there the security.
Now we are at the stand of Special Gardens. Hello. Kindly tell us your name.
My name is Ekia Fusuima Mfum, and I'm a sales and service manager at Special Gardens.
Tell us what you do here at Special Gardens.
So Special Gardens is a gated community, a 17-acre gated community located on the Adenta-Ebri Highway. So if you are coming from Adenta heading towards Ebri, we are about a minute's drive from the Pantine traffic light, and we are directly beside the main road. And also at Special Gardens, we have 2 beds, 3 beds, and 4-bedroom townhomes. We also have apartments, but majority of the buildings are townhomes. The 2 beds start at $165,000. The 3 bed, we have 2 types of 3 beds. We have the end unit 3 bed, and we have the duplex 3 bed. So with the end unit 3 bed, you are looking at $215,000. And with a duplex, you are looking at $235,000.
So I think it's a good time to buy a house, but tell us a little bit about the process of acquiring a home at Special Garden.
So with our process is quite straight to the point. You come, you have a site tour, you like something, you choose a house, they will give you a form to fill. So once you fill out the form, it's called a commitment form. So once you fill it out, you state on the form, you state when you make your initial deposit. So currently we are taking a minimum of $20,000. So once you make that payment of a $20,000, we give you an SPA, then we are in business.
So that's your expectation for day 3?
Yeah, day 3 should be better. Day 2 just started. So far so good, so day 3 will get better. And we want people to come here. So if you come here and you say, oh, I heard it on Joy News, you are eligible to the discount as well.
So those were some exhibitors here at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. They have so many discounts that you can take advantage of. Come to the AICC tomorrow and Sunday, and then you have access to all the services that they.
If you missed the Joy News EcoBank Habitat Fair today, discounts are still reigning at the fair. According to Head of Marketing and PR at Interplus, Elizabeth Owusu-Jebi, Interplus is offering a 10% discount on all products plus some take-home prizes. Here's what to expect from Interplus at the fair.
Interplus. Interplus is a household name that every Ghanaian is familiar with. Interplus name actually stands for quality.
Interplus, established in 1970, provides high-quality pipes which are used by water, drainage and sewage companies, mining companies, manufacturing and construction companies. Over the years, it has built a reputation for producing high-quality pipes. However, it is not only involved in the manufacturing of pipes, but also produces UPVC windows and doors, reinforced with galvanized steel, irrigation solutions, among others. Take a listen to the Head of Marketing and PR at Interplus, Elizabeth Owusu-Jebi, as she talks about the kind of products they'll be showcasing at the fair.
Interplus will be at this fair mainly with our Everlast products. With our Everlast UPVC windows and doors, we go through a simple process so that you'll be free, you'll be stress-free, as we always say throughout this process. What we normally do is that if a client has his window schedule already, you can email it to us. We come up with a design, and then a quotation is developed for you. If you don't have your window schedule or your door schedules, we have our team ready that you can book an appointment with. They visit your site, and then the measurement is taken. After the measurement, a quotation is developed for you based on the discussion or your specification. It goes to the production. We produce everything from start to finish. The production process is done based on all the specification that the client requires. After that, we do the installation for you, and the client is ready to move into his house. So with this, Everlast makes sure that we go through the entire process with the client specification or the client's choice of windows and doors in mind. Interplus, we just don't offer you the product. We also advise you to make sure that you are making the right choice, and the quality that we provide here can be compared to none.
Interplus is one of the long-standing participants of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Mrs. Owusu-Jebi disclosed that patrons will enjoy discounts and some take-home prizes.
Interplus is proud to be part of this year's Habitat Fair. We've been with Joy FM from onset when this Habitat Fair started. This year we've been to the Achimota Fair, we've been to West Hill Fair. We have also been to Kumasi with them, and we are looking forward to the main fair that is going to be held at the conference center. At the conference center, we have a variety of products that we are going to put on display. Interplus will be there with our technical team to take you through all the variety of products that we have. We have our team there to show you the various windows and doors that we have there. Our windows and doors come in a variety of colors. You can find them in gray, in white, and they are also laminated. If you're a fan of beige or wood color, you can also find our windows in those colors as well. We will still have a few of our pipes also in display. We would also be offering 10% discounts to everyone that passed to our stand that signs projects on that particular day. We would also have the opportunity to stand and drop your complimentary card.
Perhaps you would like to see their showroom. The head of marketing and PR had this to say.
Interplus has a modern showroom right here on the Spain Road. We have a great team, sales team that have a wide knowledge based on our daily experience or encounters with engineers, with plumbers, with architects. We've learned a lot over this 53 years that a company has been in existence. And what we do is this knowledge is shared across with visitors that walk through our showroom. The showroom is open to everyone. You can walk in, you can place your order. If you have your measurement, a sales personnel will receive you nicely, will help you to come out with a decision, will help you to develop a quotation. You go through the system smoothly without any delay. Payment is made and your products are readily available in our warehouse for you to pick straight away. If it is something that the company needs to deliver for you, we also have trucks available to deliver as far as West Africa. We go to Togo, we go to Benin, we go to Burkina Faso. Just mention it and Interplus is right there to deliver. That is why we say wherever you are, we make sure water reaches you, even space.
Interplus has a piece of advice for all interested in quality things.
Whenever you go out there to make a decision when it comes to your home, when it comes to water, when it comes to your farm, when it comes to your windows and doors, don't just look at the price. Quality should be the key selling point. Quality should be what will inform your decision. So make sure that you look out for Interplus on your product, Interplus label on your pipes. Don't just buy any pipes. Buy pipes with the Interplus logo on them. And also make sure that you make your window orders through the office directly, and they also come with the Interplus logo on it. And our team also go through the installation process with you. So it is a start to finish projects that we sell out there.
The 2023 EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is happening from 23rd to 26th November. On that note, that's how we part company tonight, a Friday night on Prime Business with me, Emma Davis. For more business news, do log on to myjoyonline.com. Have a good weekend ahead.